Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live stream. We are in the bonus part of this event. Thank you guys for joining me live again and for not being sick of me yet. Carl, welcome. Wie geht's, mein Freund? Wir werden uns hoffentlich bald kennenlernen. Dusan, how you doing, my friend? Kakwe majstore, šta ima? Yeah, so I speak Croatian and I speak German. So I know that Dusan is somewhere from, I'm not sure, whether it's Bosnia, Serbia, Croatia. So I speak that language too. Kakwe majstore. John, how you doing, John? Mark, how you doing? Welcome. Mark joined yesterday. Brad, I think you joined too yesterday. Welcome, everybody. So great to be with you again live. Those of you who are new to the membership who joined yesterday, thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to helping you on your guitar journey and welcoming you into our community. We're going to be talking about that a little bit more as we go. Jackie's in the house. Jackie, it's so great to see you. I'm coming to Amsterdam in April. I already talked to Dirk about that, Jackie. So we're going to be talking. I'd really love to meet you and Dirk. And Pierre. So we'll talk. Love to see you, Jackie. Haven't seen you in a while. The French Mystery is back. Welcome. Daphne's in the house. Omar's in the house. Maud is in the house. Maybe I'll get to Sweden one day too. Who knows? I was in Norway last winter. That was rough. I don't know if I'd actually recommend that. It was nice, but it was a little bit rough too. Anyways, so happy Monday, everybody. I hope your weekend went well. I know that there was a huge storm and hurricane, so I hope that everybody, as many people as possible, are safe and doing well. My prayers go out to everybody who was affected. So hopefully everybody's fine. I really hope so. So what are we going to be doing today? We are going to be starting the bonus challenge, everybody. 1 week of bonus challenge. I also opened up the All Access membership. It's officially open for enrollment. I'm going to be talking about that a little bit, answering some questions. Carl had a question for me that he messengered me today, so I'm going to be answering his question. I'm going to be answering some other questions. But first, and I'm also going to be watching some videos in the group. So I thought to start things off, let's start off the challenge. Let me show you guys what I'm going to be challenging you to do in the group. Yes, Jackie says looking forward. Yes, it's going to be in April. I'll talk about, we'll talk. But, yeah, I really hope to meet you guys. I really do. We can eat some cookies or something. We'll see. If you're in Amsterdam, why not eat a cookie, right? I don't know. That's my philosophy. Anyways, yeah, so let's get into the challenge. So we're going to do a week-long challenge. I'd love to see some more videos. I'm going to be going live again for sure on Friday, and I might be going live again in between. I'm not sure yet because I'm going to be doing a bunch of welcome calls, so I'm not sure exactly how my week is going to look. But Friday at the same time as we are right now, I'm going to be going live again. And that's going to be the grand finale of the bonus challenge and the entire challenge. We're going to wrap it up, and there's going to be more prizes and all kinds of fun stuff. So I hope you guys will meet me on Friday, and I hope you'll participate during the week because I'm going to be watching a bunch of your videos on Friday as well and giving you feedback. And it's just going to be a lot more fun and momentum and just a guitar party. So the challenge for this week is going to be this. So either what you can do is you can continue what we've already started, where I told you guys on day one to narrow down the songs that you're working on and choose 3 and then narrow that down to 1. Either choose another tune that same way that you're going to be working on this week. So that's the first option. Or continue working on the song that you were already working on last week and just keep polishing that up so that you have a really nice polished one for Thursday or Friday when you post it. Okay, so either keep working on what we've already done, or you can start this new challenge, which is going to be called the Hey Joe Challenge. Now, those of you who are members will remember that a couple months ago, actually before the summer, we did a Hey Joe Challenge. So what would be really cool, I thought, is that you guys show your Hey Joe skills, because you guys have already practiced this and learned it and had fun with it. Post it in the group, show everybody what you've been able to accomplish. And at the same time, not just that, but maybe work on it a little bit more this week and add something to it that you maybe didn't add before. There's all kinds of things that you can do with Hey Joe, and I'm going to have a basic lesson and a more advanced lesson for you on that as well. My voice is leaving me a little bit, but it's back. So we're going to have either you choose your tune that you've been working on or that you want to work on, narrow it down as we did in day one. Make sure to go watch day one if you're not sure what I'm talking about, day one of the boot camp, or the Hey Joe challenge. So what I want to do now is teach you guys the most basic way of playing Hey Joe, and then I'm going to show you where you can find my more advanced lessons on how to play it. So that's going to be attached in the group, and that's going to be attached to that page where all the replays are. But just to give you the most simple beginner version to get you started, you can learn from this live stream replay, okay? And if that's enough for you, then that's enough. You don't need to do anything else. If you want to go deeper and make it harder and have the intro and all kinds of licks and stuff, then go watch those more advanced lessons that I'm going to show you in just a second where they are, okay? All right. How's that sound, everybody? The Hey Joe experience. So, Hey Joe, the most simple possible way, and then I'm going to show you where you can find the more complicated ones, with a tab, by the way, as well, okay? So, Hey Joe is a C major, going into a G major, going into a D, A, and then an E. And we hang out on the E for 4 times, okay? So one bar, I guess we're going to call this a bar, is just C. So it's basically just 2 strums, C, C. So that's 1 time. That's what I'm calling 1 time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the E, we're staying 4 times. Okay. One more time. C to the G, D, A, E. I'll show you a strumming pattern in 1 second. So one simple way that you can strum this is just down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay? The only thing you really need to remember is that we're just hanging out on the E major for a really long time after we do that chord progression, okay? So one thing that you can do to make this sound really cool, and a really simple thing that you can do to make it sound really cool, is try to aim for those bass notes first before you do the strum. So bass, down, down, up. So on the C major, our bass is going to be the 5th string. On the G, it's going to be the 6th string. On the D, it's going to be the 4th string. On the A, 5th string. And on the E, the 6th string. Okay. Different ways of strumming will work with this. Really, this is a great tune to experiment with. You can just do 1 strum, or let's say 2 strums, because that'll make it easy. So 2 strums, or you can add in a couple of strums, play around with it, see what you can make happen. You really can't mess this one up, okay? So make it your own, have fun with it, and go do that, okay? How does that sound, everybody? Is that too hard, or does that sound reasonable? Okay, Dusan says, Dobro učitelju moj, hvala na pitanju. He's from Serbia, so he says, I'm good, my teacher, thanks for asking. I'm in Serbia, which is Vojvodina, or Vojvodina, which is Serbia. Drago mi je da se čujemo, majstore. Yeah, my friends, I've been around. And Dusan has been around too. So let me show you now where you can find the more advanced ways of playing this if you want to do that, okay? So what we've done is we've made it really simple for you guys again, in the same place that all the replays are, okay? So if you just click there, right? Click on it again, it's going to take you to this page. This page should be familiar now. So what you're going to have to do is scroll all the way down to the bonus bootcamp challenge and then click here. Okay, see this little button? Click here. That'll take you to the lesson, okay? And the cool thing here is that you have my kind of basic-y lesson for acoustic guitar, and then my more advanced one for the electric guitar. So if what I was showing you now was too easy, right? And it's totally fine if it's not. Whatever level you're at, I'm trying to accommodate you so that you'll have something fun to practice on. Whatever level you're at, there's going to be something here for you, okay? And also feel free to do your own thing with it. If you want to come up with your own licks or put in your own thing, show us what you want to do. Show us how you play. Show us what your musical ideas are, okay? So that's going to be the lesson for the week, the challenge for the week. Again, on Friday, I'm definitely going to be going live. We're going to be announcing that in the community here very soon. But just so you guys know, you heard it first. And I might possibly be going live again Wednesday. I'm still not sure about how my life is going to be going. Yeah, my son is also, I'm teaching him how to drive a car. I actually spent 2 hours today with my 16-year-old teenage son in traffic. And he's driving and I'm sitting next to him with no control. So that's a very fun experience. That's something that you can do in Austria. We have to do 2,000 miles or 3,000 kilometers like that before he can go do his test. So instead of him having a driving teacher, I'm the driving teacher and his grandfather. So I'm doing that as well. Today I had a 2-hour day, which, man, if you want to test your nerves, go drive with the teenager and try to teach them how to drive. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Hopefully you guys can, get my little hint of sarcasm there. It can be fun, but... Okay, Irene, so nice to see you again. Rocky, cool, very doable. Excellent. I'm very happy to hear that. Chris, Jackie's going to start practicing again. I remember you did that one, Jackie. And again, you can tighten up what you already worked on. If you already have worked on this, you can try my other more advanced versions. There's a lot of fun to be had. I always enjoy playing this, and it's one of my favorite ones to teach because it's so versatile. There's so many things you can do. So now, if we could talk about the membership a little bit. I've been getting a lot of questions. Lots of you have joined, so thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you coming in and joining the party. And yeah, let me just briefly talk about what the All Access membership is, how much it costs, what you're going to get, all of that good stuff, okay? So let's do it if that's okay with you. So the question that most people ask is how much is it going to cost, right? And how much is it also going to cost for you not to join? That's a question I'm always telling people because there's always a cost to not doing something, right? Okay. So just think about where you were 2 weeks ago. How much more motivated are you now compared to 2 weeks ago, right? How much has this community and these live streams and all this feedback brought you, given you forward momentum, right? Think about that for a second. Ask yourself, what will happen if you continue going down that same old path that you were on just a couple of weeks ago? Many of you were, lost, without structure, not sure what to practice, without a community, without a teacher. There were a lot of problems, right? I don't want you to be one of these people in this sad statistic. As I already talked about many times, my personal goal in life is to help as many people as possible to not be in this statistic, okay? So ask yourself, has what you've been doing up until this point given you the, results that you desire? For some of you, the answer might be yes. For many of you, it might be no, right? So, something to think about. There's a cost to not coming with us. You can always continue playing YouTube roulette, right? You can always continue playing without structure. See, how far that's gotten you. You can always continue doing everything alone, right? Without getting feedback, without friends you can share your music with, without having live streams where you get your videos to be watched and have feedback and all that good stuff, right? It's doable, but do you want to take the fastest way possible, or do you want to look for those puzzle pieces as we talked about in day one, right? You can always continue feeling like you're never really going to be able to play. I get so many emails of people telling me, Henry, I thought I would never be able to do this. Thank you so much. You've given me something that finally has allowed me to make this a reality. You can always continue to pass the guitar off at the campfire because you don't feel confident enough to play the guitar. Nancy was telling me that she always felt like that. Nancy, who's in the community, And now when she's at a campfire, she picks up the guitar and plays with confidence. And that's such a wonderful thing for me, because it's, like I was saying, one of my favorite things in the world to do. Or you can always continue to feel like you're foolish for even thinking that music is for you. This is like this inner dialogue that a lot of us have when we start to do something new that's hard, right? So my goal is to help you with all of these things and get you on the right track, okay? So you can either do all that or you can join us today. The membership is open. You can go to supersimpleguitar.com right now and join us, get into the community, plug into my full framework, get all of the courses, all of the lessons, all of the feedback, everything that is my life's work, okay? It's open until Friday, okay? So from now until Friday, the enrollment phase is open, and I really hope that you will join us. So here's what you're gonna get. So this image says monthly live Q&A sessions, but I actually do them bi-weekly. They actually happen every other week. Now there are exceptions to that if something happens or if I'm sick, or like I said, in the summertime, I do take my summer break. But normally I really shoot for bi-weekly sessions, right? I love doing it. It's what I feel gives my students the most bang for their time and effort that they put in the guitar. I feel like those live sessions and watching me give other students feedback is really what helps you guys make progress. So that's a huge part of what this program is. It isn't just a bunch of courses. It's courses connected to a community, connected to live support, okay? So that's the community. Then we got all of these courses. So these are like really popular courses that have done very, very well. So you're going to be getting every single course that I've ever created. My acoustic course, my electric guitar course. This one here is a 6-hour course, okay? With backing tracks, with tabs, with licks, with slowed down version, speed up version of the same song, different tempos, different drum tracks so you can play along, all kinds of stuff. Music theory, also everything with PDFs, 6 hours of music theory. 10 songs that are going to allow you to play, that you're going to be able to play with only 3 chords. Okay, so those of you who are beginners, you're going to be able to learn 10 songs, and each of those songs only uses 3 chords. So it's perfect to learn songs that aren't going to drive your brain crazy because it's too hard to play. Okay, strumming, get that strumming breakthrough happening. This is another very popular course. 10 legendary chord progressions. This is one that I developed while I was teaching one-on-one for hours and hours and hours. And as I was working with one-on-one students, I saw the problems that they were having, and then I developed this course together with them, basically. So that's another very, effective. They're all great courses, I think. How to play by ear, technique, solo guitar. A lot of you guys want to learn how to play solo guitar, pentatonic, scales, all that stuff. That's in here. Master the guitar fretboard with ease. How to play chords up and down the neck. How to modify chords. Everything that's in that book, but more depth, and I'll explain by me, with a video, right? More rock riffs, blues, 1, 2, 3, how to sing and play at the same time, exercises for that. A lot of people struggle with that. All of these have tabs and, all kinds of resources attached to them. Backing tracks, drum tracks, lick and riff library, everything you want to know about different guitars. Hang with Henry extra tabs, more stuff. Ukulele, do you want to learn the ukulele? You can. 10 CCR chord progressions. Lesson of the week, all kinds of lessons are in there. Christmas is coming up. You're going to be able to learn 5 Christmas tunes as well. So if we were to add up all of those courses, right, if you were to buy them all on my website right now, it would cost $4,679. So that's quite a bit, right? And that's why I was telling you guys on Monday, don't go buy my courses because I'm going to have something very special for you, okay? So because we're friends, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be $2,600. It's not going to be $1,600. It is going to be $77 today, $77. So I wanted to make this as accessible for you as possible. Now, you might be thinking that's way too cheap. There must be a catch. Yes, it's $77, but 6 installments altogether, okay? So today you get full access for $77 and then another 5 installments, okay? Over the next 5 months. So that's a grand total of $462 over a 6-month period, okay? or just $2.56 a day. What I want you to understand is that once you plug into this, you're in for life. So it's not like there's, month after month after month, and then if you cancel, you get kicked out and you can't join again. Once you're done with these 6 months, you're in for life. You do not ever get billed again. So you're going to be getting live streams. I'm planning on doing them for as long as I possibly can physically. So you're going to be always being able to come to those live streams. You're going to have lifetime access to the community. The community is normally annual access, right? If you go to my website now, you can't get lifetime. It's only annual membership. You're going to be getting lifetime community access if you join before Friday, okay? So lifetime access, you're in for life. That's it. Okay. If I put new courses out, you're going to get those new courses. If I put something new in there, like open mics, which we were trying to do before the summer, and we did quite a few of them and they were very successful. There were some technical issues that I'm still trying to fix, but we're adding new things to this constantly, and you're going to be getting access to that as it gets better and better, bigger and bigger, right? Plus, this is something new that I've never done. You're going to be getting a bonus 25-minute call with me where I'm going to be explaining to you how everything works and creating a custom plan for you, an action plan. So I'm going to be taking a look at where you're at, what your goals are, and then I'm going to be pointing you to what you need to do, okay? So I've never done this, and this is only available until Friday, okay? So if you join today, you're going to be able to book me. From now until the 18th, I'm available Monday through Friday for a 25-minute call. So once you join, you're going to get an email with a link that you can book me with, okay? After the 18th, if you don't have time to book me before the 18th, there's going to be a week where you can't book me, and then after that, I'm going to be available again until Christmas, okay? So plenty of time to book me. We're going to create an action plan for you. You could book me as soon as tomorrow if you do it now, okay? Or maybe there might be a 24-hour window. Within 24 hours, you can book me if you join today, okay? There's also a 30-day money-back guarantee. I never would want you to buy something and not feel good about it. So get in there for $77, poke around, take advantage of that call if you want to. If it's for you, great, stick around. If it's not, tell me, hey, Henry, I'm not happy. This isn't for me. I'll give your money back, no questions asked, okay? So here are questions I get a lot. Okay, so how many live streams do I get as a member? So the answer to that is what I already said. I'm doing them every other week. Okay, so there might be times when I can't do it, or there might be something that happens, but I shoot for every other week. Okay, except for in the summer. How long will I have access to the community? If you join now, it's lifetime access. Okay, normally if you go to my website, it's only an annual thing. But if you join now, you get lifetime access, okay? Why should I join today? Well, because it's open until Friday, and then I'm closing it down, and I'm most likely going to open it up the first time again in March of 2025. So this window is open now, and I really, really hope that you will take advantage and continue to carry the momentum that we've built so far, right? If you feel like you've been gaining momentum from what we've been doing, just know that that's going to continue inside of the membership, right? It's going to continue. So we've built this momentum, and now we're going to ride that wave inside of the membership, okay? How is this different? Like I already said, you're getting courses, structured step-by-step courses, a teacher that actually cares and shows up for his students, right? Plus a community that, you see, I'm looking forward to meeting with them in Amsterdam, right? I'm an older beginner. Can I really learn? You absolutely can really learn. No matter what stage you're at, you can definitely do this. I've seen it so many times, okay? I've been in other communities that weren't cool. How is this community different? I do not accept any negativity. So if somebody joins today and they're negative and they're not, being respectful, I will refund and kick them out right away. So there's zero tolerance for any negativity. Is a few hours a week enough? It absolutely is. So if you can pick up the guitar even 20 minutes every other day or so, that's going to get you results. Okay, so have it somewhere where you can see it. That's something I always recommend to people. Have it on the wall, have it on the stand, and then just pick it up, right? Pick it up as much as you can. But 20 minutes every other day, if you can do that, that'll already get you somewhere, okay? Why can't I just learn on my own? again, how has that been going for you? Those of you who have been trying to do everything on your own for so long, how has that been going for you, right? A lot of people get stuck and they become one of those 90% from the Fender study, right? There's so many free lessons online. Why should I pay? Again, you don't know what to learn if you do it the free way. It's trying to put those puzzle pieces, find them and put them together rather than having something that's step-by-step structured with the community, with the teacher that cares, okay? So I'm not going to answer all of these questions, but just know there is also a double guarantee. So if you're not happy after 6 months and you're like, hey, Henry, I've been paying for this thing, I'm just not happy with it, it hasn't got me where I need to go, just prove to me that you've actually consumed the content, some of it, and that you've tried to make something happen. If you can show me that you've actually put in the work and it still isn't working for you, you're going to get a refund, a full refund after 6 months as well. So I only want people to join that really want, to make progress and to actually make this work, okay? And I don't want to bill you if you're not getting the benefits that you should be getting, right? So that's that. We had one more question from Carl. Are there any questions now at this point? Let me see. James, I have no choice. Okay, so this isn't a question. Bang for bucks, exactly. Jason says it's totally worth it. Thank you for saying that. Mark is already in. How has it been, Mark? You haven't booked me yet, Mark. There's an email I sent you with the link to book me. You don't have to do it now. I'm just saying, if you didn't get that email, make sure to check your inbox. It's in there, okay? And save that email, that first one that you get, because that one has the one that you can use to book me, okay? That's very important. So that's my little thing about the All Access membership. Are there any other questions about it? Let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have. What does Jason say? It's probably years worth of, yeah, it really is. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to answer that one question. I actually have it here. Yeah, it's all the lessons I've ever made. And you know, the risk is that I'm giving you guys too many lessons, right? That's the risk, because there's so much inside. So that's why there's that bonus 25-minute call. So I can actually point you to what I think you need to see. That's why I'm doing that. So I can say, okay, here's where you are. What would you like to accomplish? Show you around a little bit, right? I want to take you on my screen, show you around, and then point you to what you need to see now. And then once you've done that, I'm here for you. There's an app, you get an app, and you can DM me in the app and say, hey, Henry, I completed this. Now my goal is something else, and I will point you to that. So it's as close to being a one-on-one student as possible without actually seeing each other regularly, right? And it's more flexible because you can, you can just book me when you can watch the lessons whenever you want to, right? So I see I'm getting a call here that distracted me a little bit. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, this question that we had from Carl, let me get Carl's question out. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So Carl said, thank you for the info about the lifetime All Access membership. But Henry, how do I know what to practice concerning my actual guitar playing level? Each course of the bundle is fine, but overwhelming too. So this is what I'm talking about, right? This is what I tried to answer before even reading this. What are the 20% Pareto principles? So he was paying attention on day 5. Thank you for paying attention. And from the 4% that makes sense to practice and get a maximal boost of progress. I'm afraid to get lost in all of these courses. Exactly. And that's why I'm doing that bonus 25-minute call, right? Plus, we have the live streams that, that we do over and over again. Maud says, how can she switch from the monthly thing? So there was a time when I offered monthly. We can talk about that, Maud. Just send me email, henry@supersimpleguitar.com, and I will help you out with that. Okay, so just send me an email, and then we'll talk. Okay, so yes, hope my consideration makes sense. And is it for lifetime? So it's lifetime. There's no more costs. It definitely makes sense. And Carl, what I'd say is, again, that's why we have that 25-minute call, right? We have the 25-minute call. In your case, since you live in Wiener Neustadt, come and visit me, okay? So Carl is the exception. Carl lives 30 minutes away from me. He can come visit me. So Carl, if you join, then you can come visit me, and then we won't do the call. We'll do it in person, okay? So that's my offer to you. And then, again, after that initial onboarding call, action plan call, you're going to have access to those live streams every other week. So you can ask me questions there anytime. You can post your videos. So the same as you guys were uploading videos to the Facebook group, you can upload your videos to the community, the Super Simple Guitar All Access community, and I watch them. So the same as I've been doing here, I do that for my members. The big difference is that it's the same people over and over again that you actually get to know. So the best part about the membership for me is that I actually get to know people and create meaningful relationships, right? For instance, I'm really, really looking forward to meeting Jackie and Dirk, right? When I go to Amsterdam. I'm really, really looking forward to meeting Carl if he joins, right? You get to make these real relationships with people, right? Jason, for instance, I just found out he also rides a motorcycle. I didn't know that until now. I found out he is like a black belt in a really cool kind of karate thing. I didn't know that yet, right? So it's really fun for me to be watching people get good at guitar, but at the same time, learn about their lives, chat about different things that aren't just musical related, right? So yeah, that's the best part of this for me. So he says he's coming. Okay, excellent. I'm very happy to hear that. We'll drink a beer. For sure. Yeah, okay. So that's basically all about the All Access membership. Again, it's open from now until Friday. That bonus call is available from now until Friday. One other bonus that I have for you boys and girls is something that I've been meaning to do for a really long time, but we're finally going to do it. Adam Rafferty, if you guys remember day 3, he's going to be coming on and doing a live lesson for us as well. Okay. So that's going to be really exciting. That's another bonus. A third bonus is that you're going to be getting lifetime access to the entire bootcamp videos. So those are available now to everybody, but after 2 weeks, those are going to go into the vault, into the All Access vault, and they're not going to be public anymore. So these are bonuses that I'm going to be giving you guys if you do decide to join between today and Friday, okay? So that's what I have to offer. I'd love to greet and meet many of you and welcome you into our world. And if it's for you, I'm really looking forward to that. If it's not, then still thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. If it's just totally out of your, means financially, if it's just totally out because of, life circumstances, I've gotten a lot of emails over the years from people that really want to do it, but just life has hit them with some hard knocks. Email me, tell me your story, and I'll try to see what I can do. Okay. I like to help people that way as well. So great. Thank you all for listening about the All Access membership. Now let's go in here and watch some more videos. Okay. I'm not sure what this means when you said or 2. Oh, you're talking about the beers. Yeah, we can have 2 beers. I can do 2. 2 is my limit. If I do 3, then it's a little bit too much for me. I need to go to sleep, but I can do 2 for sure. All right, so let's take a look at what Billy's up to. Let me turn on the sound here. Bada bing, bada boom. Some blues. Wow, that lick was really cool, man. So everything really, really nice here. The only thing I'd say is try to tighten up the groove a little bit. Everything else is really nice. Maybe also make sure that those strings are all ringing out clearly. It sounds like some of the strings might not be ringing out totally clearly. So play around with that a little bit, but other than that, really, really nice. Yeah, working on the groove a little bit would definitely help this, flow a little bit more. You're doing really, really great, and this is, definitely beyond beginner level, but I'm still just trying to give you some input on what you could do to make it, just to tighten it up a little bit. But man, I really love it. You're doing great. So keep up the great work. Just try to get that. You're not in a rush, right? So it can really be this. Another thing you could do is to separate the chord a little bit. So instead of doing this thing the whole time where you're really strumming all of the strings, you can hit the bass first. So I'm separating the chord. Instead of whacking all the strings, I'm separating the low frequencies by the high frequencies. So it's this, and I'm also hitting this a little bit more gently. So So sometimes instead of playing a bunch of strings, I just go for that bass note. Right? And that's just creating the separation for the ears. And that's what we call dynamics, right? So instead of, that's like one, frequency over and over again. But with dynamics, you're going a little bit quiet, a little bit louder, right? It's dynamic. So it's just a small little thing that you can do to really, really improve what you're doing, right? I hope that helps. So what else is happening in here? But great job, Billy. Great job. Lures is at it again. Let's see what Lures is up to. Is always playing these very interesting chords. He has another guitar. This guy's collecting guitars. I see what you're doing, Lures. And you're getting all these notes to sound really good. This guitar sounds great. It could groove a little bit more, but again, just keep doing those exercises that we did on day 3, and everything is going to automatically start to groove. I can see you're really going for the groove, and there's times where it's tight, but then there's times where it could be a little bit tighter. So that would, again, just bring this thing to a whole other level. The chords are sounding really smooth. Your bar chords, and those are bar chords, right? So yeah, great stuff. Let's watch a little more. good though. Very, very good. I'd love to see an update in like 2 or 3 weeks. Very, very nice. I love it. Great job, Lures. Keith is up at it again. Let's see what Keith is up to. Very nice, very nice. You know, you're doing great here. Let me just show you a couple of things you could maybe do to tighten it up a little bit. These are all upstrokes your right hand is doing. So it would be good to get some down-up motion going, right? Right, you're doing these upstrokes the whole time. You're losing a lot of time by only doing one stroke, right? So what I do is down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's called alternate picking, right? But again, you're doing really great, and I don't want to give too much, you know, critique, because this is really good. I love the strat sound here. Oh wait, now you did down, up, down, up, down, up. Was I mistaken before? Let me see, because now you did it. Let me see. I'm sorry, I was mistaken before. I thought it was a bunch of upstrokes, but it was downstrokes. But sometimes I think, if I'm not seeing wrong, sometimes I think you're starting with the upstroke, and that's tricking my brain. So try to get that first note with the downstroke. It's just going to be easier. It's going to flow better if you start with the downstroke. But great stuff, man. I'm really looking forward to watching you continue to work on this. So there he is, Keith, also a SSG rock star. Let's see. Vanessa's in the house. John, we saw that. So we haven't gotten a bunch of new videos over the course of the weekend. You boys and girls have been lazy boys and girls. So I guess there's Ina. She's also going to probably be coming in one day to help us do some breathwork exercises, which is very exciting, and help us with our posture. So look out for that. Another very exciting thing. Another bonus that I have for you boys and girls that I forgot to mention. Carl's the newest SSG member. Let's see. It's actually really good. I really like what you're doing here with the left hand with these hammer-ons and pull-offs. It's again the groove. Lock into those metronome exercises. You know, I really wasn't talking about that for like a whole boot camp session for no reason, right? Just locking into those groove exercises that I gave you is going to help you so much. So everybody, please, if you haven't watched day 3, that's a very, very important day. And don't just watch it and think, okay, that's cool. Actually do the exercise and try to make it a part of your routine. It's going to help you more than hardly anything out there. You know, on day 5, I was talking about the Pareto principle. Make sure to watch day 5. It's just one of those things that when you lock into it, it's like something magical happens. I can't explain it. It's so powerful. So this is really good, and just having that be tightened is gonna take you to the next level. And when you come, Carl, we can practice this together. We can groove together. So I'm looking forward to that. What else is happening here? Bada bing, bada boom. Do we have anything new? Daniel Skies. All right, that's something that we haven't watched before. Very nice. Let's see again. What's the song? It's Bad Moon Rising. I already know the song. So congratulations on making this song identifiable. I'm curious, how long have you been playing? I'd love to know. It's sounding really good. You know, the chords could be a little bit tighter, right? You could have all the strings ringing a little bit better. The strumming hand, you know, it could flow a little more, but you're doing really, really good. You know, you're doing really, really good. And I'd say continue working on this. And it's great that you have this recording now, because you're going to be able to go back and watch the recording. So great stuff, Daniel. Great stuff. I love it. Keep going. Bad Moon Rising. Look, it was recognized by many people. All right. Olan is in the house with a friend. Let's see what these guys are up to. I love this harmonica thing that you got going as well. Yeah, the only thing here, tighten up that groove a little bit, but other than that, really, really cool. And I know, you know, I keep repeating myself, but you guys are doing really, really great. It's just, it's what's going to take your stuff to the next level, right? This is really cool. These single line stuff, really, really nice. So thank you guys for posting that. Keith is a little bit late to the party. No worries, Keith. I'm glad that you made it. Better late than never. Mount we saw. Let's see. Billy, have we seen this update? I'm not sure what I've seen, what I haven't seen. Let's see. Very nice. I'm pretty sure I saw this though. Pretty sure I saw. Okay, John says, great stuff though, my friend. Great stuff. Keep practicing it so that you start to feel more secure and the notes start to sound, you know, more clear and all that. But you're doing very, very good. So Mark has scheduled his call. Very, very cool. I'm looking forward to meeting you, Mark, and to showing you the path that I think you should be traveling. And you know, just talking to you, putting a face to the name, a real face that can talk to me. John, great to see you, John. All right, everybody. So I guess I'm not going to go super long today since there haven't been a ton of new videos that came in. I'm really looking forward to seeing more videos coming into this group over this week. Hey Joe is the challenge for those of you who aren't sure. After we get off, I'm also going to be posting the Hey Joe page in the group. I'm going to tag everybody and put it up here. Let me just show you where I'm going to be putting it. So I'm going to be putting the Hey Joe right up here if I can find it. Okay, so it's going to be here where the Joker is. The Hey Joe lesson is also going to be. So I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of Hey Joe lessons. All of you that have joined, if you still haven't booked your action call with me, make sure to book that. And I'm really, really looking forward to greeting many more new members to our wonderful community. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me anything you want to ask me about. Again, you can just email us right here, Super Simple Guitar, Henry at supersimpleguitar.com, and we'll talk. I'll help you with any questions you have. And yeah, that's about that. I'm looking forward to another exciting week. I'm going to be going live again on Friday, and in between, also probably I'm going to surprise you boys and girls, and I'm going to be going live. So thank you for hanging out with me again today. Are there any questions now before I go? If you guys are in here and you have questions, I'm happy to answer questions. Hey Joe, says Keith, there was a question. Let's see. How many percentage of your course is acoustic? I'd say probably 70%. 70%. The theory course is for both acoustic and electric guitar, and that's really going to help you, master a lot of stuff on the guitar fretboard and really understand what's happening, why it's happening, triads, all that stuff, intervals, triads, how to build chords, chord spelling. That's all in there, and it goes from the bottom up. So it starts with zero knowledge, teaches you the major scale, teaches you how to count intervals, what are intervals, how to spell chords, where those triad islands are, all that stuff. That's in the theory course. The solo course could be for electric guitar or acoustic guitar. But honestly, you guys, the community is where it's at. The community and the live engagement, that's really where it's at. The course is too, but it's like this cocktail that comes together, right? You can also go off and learn something on your own, or you can ask me, hey Henry, do you think this is something I can learn? This is within my reach. I'll give you the feedback, and then that's your green light to go learn that, right? For instance. And then you can use me as an accountability partner, or you can use the community as an accountability partner, right? So it's much more than just a bunch of lessons. I will send you a message today or tomorrow, Rocky, about how to do that. So for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be doing these calls. And those of you who won are also going to be able to book them within that period. So that's very exciting. Carl, send me a DM. We'll meet either this week or next week. And that's about that. If there's no more questions, if there's questions, and they don't need to be All Access membership related. I like the music you play before the broadcast. I practice soloing and E-pentatonic scale. Yeah, great. Yeah, that's actually from a course that's inside as well. So I have an entire course in there. I'm not sure how to find it. Okay, here we go. So this is a whole course with backing tracks. So I'm in the course now. So backing track library. So you have backing tracks in E, in A, in G. So if you just click in G, if you click start, here you go. You have all these backing tracks in G, right? You want to practice C, click C. Boom, you have all these backing tracks, right? If you want to practice your groove, but not just with the metronome, then we have a drum track library in here for you as well. So yeah, when you're a member, this all just gets unlocked for you. Okay, so you get everything just unlocked, right? Plus you get the community. So here we have drum tracks, for instance. Let me show you this quickly. So you can go in here and choose different beats per minute, different styles, all that stuff, right? And it's just a great practice tool that you can use that's not a metronome, okay? So I really try to think about everything that anybody would ever need when they learn the guitar, and that's what the All Access membership is. I really tried, and I have students all the time asking me, hey Henry, where can I find this or that? And I'm like, you already have that, right? People don't even realize how much is in there because there's so much, right? So that's where I come into the picture, where you can actually contact me with the app, and then I get a message and I help you out, right? So yeah, that's about that, everybody. Thank you for being with me again live. I hope you guys aren't fed up with me at this point. We're going to be moving things over to the membership after this week, but I'm still really looking forward to hanging out with you guys over here this week as well. So don't be shy. Continue uploading your videos. The more videos that come in, the more videos I'm going to be able to react to and comment on and give feedback on. So feel free to take advantage of that, because it's not going to be coming around again until March of 2025. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And I hope to see you again very soon. All right. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, everybody.